It's, you know, you hear people talk about the era of the great films, and Spielberg, who you worked with, who made some of those films. I suppose when you were growing up, that was still in the era where a lot of American films didn't get released in England until 7-8 months later half the time, right?
Yeah, that's right. There was this like 6-month gap between a movie being released in America. Like when E.T. came out, the main tabloid in the UK called The Sun, they sent a court artist to America to draw E.T. and then publish this sketch of him because they weren't allowed to publish photos.
Right.
Yeah, and when I was at school, like if a kid's parents were rich enough to take the kid to America on holiday, they'd come back talking about this film called Star Wars. And man, it was as if they'd been to another dimension and seen these incredible,
well,
you know, been to a
been.
fantasy world. Yeah. So yeah, I was very envious.
So, I mean, talking about E.T. and what a big deal that was, and all of a sudden you get to work with Steven Spielberg on Tintin. What, just the moment of meeting him, were you weirded out by that moment?
It is a bit weird. It's weird meeting famous people or people who you're used to seeing on television, because for me anyway, a part of my brain just switches off like I'm watching TV. And I forget that I actually have to reply when they say something. I become overly relaxed.
Yeah.
But then, you know, the best thing is when you meet a hero like that and they're genuinely as clever as you hope they would be, and they're a nice, decent person as well, and he was all those things. So it was amazing, really rewarding.